Hi, my name is Maura. I'm a parishioner here at Nativity, and I'm currently serving as a focus missionary with the Fellowship of Catholic University students up at the University of Maryland. And I'm continuing our series on evangelization. And so I want to share with you a story about my friend Claire. She was going into her junior year at Maryland last year, and I met her by getting her phone number from a missionary who left that campus as I was coming in my first year. And when I met with Claire, I met her outside of a pizza shop in College Park and sat with her for almost 3 hours. I had never met her before. This was our first time chatting. And with Claire, when we sat down, she shared with me everything about her life, from how she became Catholic to how she started leading a Bible study. And with her, I shared why I said yes to being a missionary. And in this time, we went from not knowing each other at all to sharing bits of our life with each other, and knowing that we wanted to walk together in the upcoming year. So from that meeting, Claire and I decided we were going to get together the next week, and we decided we'd get together the week after. And slowly each week, as we would get together and share aspects of our life, we would also share the gospel and how we could continue that with the other people that we loved. I love this quote from St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, where he shares that not only is he sharing the gospel because it's the good news and we know it, but he shares it with people because he loves them. And as I work with students like Claire, and our friendship grows and our love for each other grows, why wouldn't we share the good news with them? As Claire and I's friendship grew, she knew that she wanted to replicate that with the students that she was leading in a Bible study. And so now she leads and mentors girls from that group of women. And specifically, she works with a young girl named Julia who is going to go on and lead her Bible study with the hopes that Julia will also then mentor another woman one-on-one. And I have just loved being able to grow in friendship with Claire. She's one of my best friends now. Because of that one meeting at the pizza shop where we barely knew each other, we just kept getting together and kept getting together. And in these shared experiences of life and friendship, we just grew to love not only each other, but the Lord. And I love sharing parts of our life with other people. It's a beautiful and sometimes simple way to evangelize, because we should be living out the gospel. And in my role as a missionary, that's something that, yes, my job title tells me I'm going to do. But Claire's getting ready to go into her senior year now, and doesn't know what the Lord is calling to her to after college. She could choose to be a missionary as well, or she might choose to continue in her field of biomedical engineering. And both are beautiful options, and both also include a call to be a missionary. By our baptism, that is something that the Lord is calling us to, is to evangelize and share the good news of the gospel with each person we encounter. And so that can look like a bunch of different things or different examples. And as I've come to know my faith, and even outside of my role as a missionary, there are a couple of things that I really love to live out that can be simple, but a nice little challenge as well. So I wear this necklace that has a crucifix on it, as well as the miraculous medal, a medal of St. Teresa of Calcutta and St. John Paul II. And all of these medals and saints have specific meaning in my life. And it's something that the crucifix can really stick out to other people. I've had multiple people comment on it and compliment me, ask what the medals mean. And it's a fun little conversation starter where it's like, oh yes, I have this crucifix, and this is where I got it. It's actually super meaningful to me because this crucifix was given to each of the focus missionaries the day that we left training to go to campus for the first time. And to share that with someone can spark a conversation about faith. I have a sweatshirt that says fiat on it, and to us as Catholics, we might know what fiat means, but to someone who has no idea, it looks like I'm representing a car brand. And to then share with someone that, oh, fiat actually has multiple meanings, is another way to share the gospel or the good news of the Lord with someone that I don't know. And another way to continue that is by being unapologetically faithful. It's hard, and I think we as Catholics have seen burdens and challenges that seem difficult to overcome. But with that, the Lord came so that we might have new life, and that we may encounter all those challenges with a happy heart and with a joyful attitude. But with that, as I share the gospel and share these messages and stories with people, I do so with a heart full of faith. And knowing that my faith is something that's so important to me, for someone else to see it, that could be all they need to come to the church and to share in it with us. So I hope this is helpful to you, and I encourage you, with everything you do, with every person you meet, be unapologetically faithful and share the good news. Why would we want to keep something that we love from the people that we love?